y'all doing out there? Welcome to Bro Talk, the spot where real men kick back, speak up, and keep it all the way 100. We, the committee, we're talking about stuff that most folks are too shy, too proud, or too scared to bring up. From the everyday grind to the heavy mental battles, from dating disasters to dad duty, nothing's off limit. Good evening. How y'all doing out there? Welcome back to the committee. I'm your host for tonight, EA, and as always, we got Gerald, we got Trap Brown, and we got our boy C. How y'all doing out there?
What's up?
Good, man. We
Good,
What's
good.
going
good to
on?
see everybody. I'm hoping that everybody had a great Thanksgiving. For the listeners out there, I hope that you took time to spend a little time with the family. You know, we had a nice gathering over here at the house, and I led the prayer for the blessing, and what I said was some of the people that we holding hands with, it's a possibility they won't be here next year. So I mean, the way times are going now, I mean we losing so many people. So I know a lot of people want to hold grudges against family members and don't want to go see them, but you might not ever get a chance to see them no more. So I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving out there. How was y'all Thanksgiving? Did y'all get eat some? I got me some chitlins.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What about you, G? How was you out there in Texas, San
So
Antonio?
I decided to try my hand at smoking a turkey this year. I did a test one a couple weeks ago. So always gotta do the test one before you start feeding the family. So family came in, smoked the turkey. It was a little different because you gotta realize like how smoking meat looks after it's been going for a minute, especially like poultry. So it took me a little bit on that to kind of like, is that good? Is not good? It was good. It just looked different, but it was good. I had it smoking like almost 12 hours. But I cheat. I got a little an electric one, the indoor one, but it good enough. It still work. And then my sister and them were in town. So my sister, her husband, the boys, and then we were all here for Micah, her oldest son, who graduated basic training. So he finished up basic training. We got to go do all that stuff, and he's in the Air Force now. He's at Wichita Falls. So outside of that, we chilling. We had good time. Definitely had good time together, and with the boys and everything.
What about you, Trap?
What y'all got to?
What you do?
I didn't do much of nothing. I went and seen my parents, ate a couple things over their house, but for the most part, I just, spent that time chilling, uh, trying to get the brain back on the same brain wave, because it's been on several different waves at one time, here lately. So yeah, just, just spend a little time with my parents. I don't get to see them as much as I should. So that was it for me.
Yeah, that's good knowing you back out here in these streets like that. So that's good to know. You took time out for family. Touche. How was your Thanksgiving, my guy?
So I tell people, people, you work with and they've been asking the same question. It was about fellowship, moreover than food. We went to Charlotte, turnaround trip. I chance to spend some time with my wife's family. It was good. They got a chance to, fellowship like they always do. We haven't been up there the last couple of years, so I think it's been about 2 years since we've been up. So it was good for, good fellowship, man. That was it.
Touche.
G,
Touche.
go ahead.
Let me ask you this, my guy.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel when people say things like sometimes certain events happen, and as a political stance, they say don't celebrate these holidays. How do you feel when you hear that? Don't partake
How
in
about
these holidays. That's not partaking Thanksgiving this year. That's not partaking Christmas. That's not celebrate. That's not go out and buy anything. I mean, how do you feel about that?
I'm glad you asked, E, because we are, unbeknownst to what you guys may know, we have been maybe the last 3 years. We've taken the paganist, if you will, out of holidays. And so what my wife does now, she decorates, but she decorates seasonally. decorate with Christmas trees and Christmas balls and Christmas lights and Christmas glitter and all of that stuff. She used to, at one point we had 3 trees and all kinds of, decorations. So we got out of the paganist, and it is more about the reason for the season, being thankful for family and friends and and spending that quality time. I know you guys know, every year in December since my brother passed, my way of getting my family and my friends together is to throw him a birthday party every year. December 13th, or I typically do it the weekend before his birthday. So it's really, like you said, man, it's really about the quality of time that we're spending with our loved ones, because that time is borrowed. You know what I'm saying? It's so borrowed, and we don't know how long we got here, man. So it's important, for me and my family to use that time wisely. So that's my take on it. I don't want to celebrate Santa Claus and Christmas. I should be able to celebrate the birth of Jesus every day. So yeah, that's my take.
What about you, Trap? What you think?
I think it's inherently personal to each individual person and their families. Say, like for me, there are holidays that I just don't understand for the life of me. The things that we do for them. One being for the 4th of July, we shoot fireworks in the air, and same thing for the first of the year. But people complain about not having money, so you waste your money by blowing it up. Like it's things that just don't make sense to me. Um, for the Thanksgiving and Christmas, uh, I think that people should celebrate it the way that they feel like they want to celebrate it. If you want to put up a Christmas tree and you want to put a million lights on your house, more power to you. If you want to, have your whole entire family over and there's 30 of y'all and, cook a turkey and that's you use that for your fellowship to see people you haven't seen in an entire year, then I think that you should do that. But also for the people who don't do that, that's their prerogative. My issue comes in when other people try to shove their beliefs down my throat. Like just because I don't put up a Christmas tree don't make me wrong. Just because I look at Thanksgiving as just another day doesn't make me wrong. That just makes my values inherently different from yours. So I'm one of those people that is more power to you. Do your thing. I think, Jesus is the reason for the season. And to get to into your Christmas zone and not recognize that, I think you're taking a little bit of the fire from the actual season. But at the same time, who am I to tell you how to celebrate? It's your world. Do your thing. And that's my take.
What about you, G? What you think?
Hey, that's a legit take, man. I like that. I'm with Trap. I mean, it's kind of like however you want to celebrate any of these holidays is the way you want to celebrate them. I mean, but don't push what you doing on me, right? Like I said, I like C's thing. It's like, hey, we just gonna do family thing. We gonna celebrate what we have and who's here and who's not here. Christmas is the name's in the name. Christmas is for Christ. He was born on that's in the mangers. With the whole Santa Claus thing, this is just something I decorate. That's been something my wife has always done. And that's our like tradition type thing. She goes all out, like what C was saying. His wife used to go crazy with the trees and everything else. We still doing that, man. So she do the inside of the house, I do the outside of the house. I like doing the lights and everything else. It kind of just I like it because our neighborhood does it. And the thing is, like, everybody in the neighborhood lights up their houses, and it's just one thing. It looks cool. So I was like, man, all right. So I'll continue decorating my house. Like the entire street, everybody got a little something up. It may not be over exaggerated or anything like that, but it just looks cool. So I was like, I'll join in on that, and I've always done it. Me and my wife got different tastes on how that decoration is done. But like I said, you get the inside, I got the outside. So I'm gonna do me and however I want to do it. Her main thing is our kids ain't little no more. So going with the whole, classic, just Santa Claus here, reindeer here type thing. Nah, I still got blow ups. I still got multicolors. I still got lights in the trees and stuff like that. But that's just kind of what it is. And trap on the on the New Year's thing. So cultural wise, like being Asian, Filipino, Hawaiian, like that type of background, yo, we blow stuff up on New Year's. That's our thing. Like I don't do any kind of fireworks on 4th of July. Um, I got my own thing about that one. But New Year's, that's just what we've always done. It's just like, hey, it's to like go out of the previous year with a bang and start fresh the next day, because essentially, like, we do all that and then we clean everything up, get everything all done. The house is clean. We got fruits that are just on the table. Like, there's like traditional stuff that we've always done, so we kind of just keeps it. And it's one of them ones where you've done it so long and you've gotten kind of like good, I guess you say, karma out
Yeah.
of it. And it's just like, yo, why should I stop? If I feel like if I change it up, something may happen that because we did something different, right? But yeah, it's just like, do our thing. Everybody celebrated different, but don't come at me on how I'm celebrating it. I ain't gonna come at you how you celebrating it. And yeah, that's it, man.
No judgment
But that's
zone.
good. That's a good topic. I like that one. Yeah, exactly. No judgment zone, man. It's just like, hey, you do you, and enjoy. And as long as you enjoying what you're doing, as long as you think, hey, this is for me. This is for my family. This is what keeps us happy and what keeps us going. It ain't for nobody else to judge me or judge C or judge E or trap on how they do it. Everybody do their own damn thing. That's why we all individual. Some folks just need to mind their damn business. Like, hey, worry about what's in your house,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna do what's in my house. All right, so let me do me, and y'all do you, and we roll like that, man. But yeah,
For
how
me,
about you, E?
we had some uncles and some aunts that really didn't really know the meaning of some of these holidays that we get. They ain't really understand other than Christmas and Easter, Thanksgiving. I don't think we were raised to really understand what happened for none of these things, because it's history. We weren't there. It's hard for people. I guess it floats whoever votes to get attached to everything. Like what happened. But for us, it was just always times for us to just get together as family. It was like, stop what you're doing, come see your family. That's pretty much what the holidays are always. Other than we can remember the presents and things that we got, but it was always just family coming from way out. Everybody just taking time, just to come see everybody's doing good to the next holiday. So if you don't want to celebrate any holiday, if you don't believe in Christmas, if you don't believe in traditionally Thanksgiving, just take advantage of just the camaraderie. Like Corey was saying, just sit in your family, man, cooking and eating, laughing, joking, reminiscing. Man, I don't, that's the food was delicious as of course, but just seeing everybody, man, that what works for me, man. That gets me. So it's good to know everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Christmas is around the corner, as we know. So we want to give a public service announcement to all the women that are out here. We want y'all to be safe. Pay attention to your surroundings. I know a lot of people plan on not probably even going shopping this year, so just be careful even with these credit cards, because a scamming is going, man. They scamming my work phone. I ain't gave nobody my work phone number. So
Easy, man.
yeah, man. So just be careful, man. Just monitor your funds. Women, be careful. Do not travel by yourself. If you got to get somebody to ride, which that's just really the best thing. I try to tell my daughters that never go to the bathroom by yourself. Try not to ride by yourself. So
I got one little thing.
What's that?
So, my daughter, she actually had a little incident on Black Friday. She was going through the parking lot and basically like everybody was looking for parking. She said she was driving around for like 15, 20 minutes still looking for parking. A group of folks was leaving and they hit my daughter. They told my daughters like, "Hey, we're about to leave. You want to follow us?" So my daughter's like, "All right, cool. Yeah, thank you." So she followed them to a parking spot. She waited till they pull out. Why some little heifer from the other lane get out of her car and stood in the parking lot, in the parking spot that my daughter was trying to pull into? So she's halfway pulled in, and this little heifer just standing there looking at her like, And my daughter is like, my daughter's like me. Well, I ain't got no time for that. I will sit there, but she better than me. Okay, I'll put it this way. She better than me because, Lord, she pulled in that parking lot. She said she laid on that horn. She dropped a mixtape on old girl and just, old girl wasn't moving. But she had to be somewhere because her friends were waiting on her in the store because they were already there. So she stopped and she's like, "All right, well, I can't stay here and continue this shenanigans." So she pulled out and went and she eventually found another spot. She was like, "I know you, Dad. I know what you would have did. You would have sat there and you would have laid on that horn and you would have just sat there the whole time playing Ludacris. Boy, I would have rolled down all the windows. I'd have cranked up the music. I would have had Ludacris bumping. I'd have been cussing her out. I told my daughters, like, "Baby, I've been in the military 22 years. You know how many times I had to just sit there and just wait for people for nothing? Just to sit? Bruh, that would have been easy money." So ladies, males, whatever you do, don't take my example. Take my daughter's example and just let it go. Do an Elsa, just let it go. You know, you don't let that ruin your day. And also the other thing, and I kind of told her, and I was like, "Well, if you would have just kept creeping into that spot, what you think would have happened?" And she was like, "Daddy," she had enough nerve to kind of jump in the spot in the first place. She was like, "I think this chick would have tried to jump on my hood or something." Right? And I was like, "All right,
You know what I want to ask you?
if that's what you if that's the kind of way you feel, just go ahead and just go along and then thing, but not this dude. Boy, we
No,
would,
I
boy,
got a question for you.
I probably would
yo.
have put my car in Paul and got out.
What ethnicity was this lady?
Do I gotta say it? Because they normally could start with a K and ends in an N,
Hey, man.
and they always trying to get the manager.
Hey, look.
I ain't gonna say it, but I think people can kind of get it and understand it because there's a level of entitlement that's sort of built in with folks these days, and they tend to be a certain complexion. I'll put it that way.
Hey, look, man. Let me say this. I am being worked on daily by Jesus, right? So I got a problem. I don't know if it's short man syndrome. I don't know if I don't know what it is. Like my attitude is pretty not good sometimes. Like
He was born in the 1900s.
like I got so it's and it seeps out every now and then, right? I try to be a stand-up guy. I try to do what's right. I try to treat people right, but you're not gonna outwrong me. Not like in that situation, like I don't know how cold it get there, but we would have waited that out. Like
Yes. Yes.
baby, like go ahead, go wherever you got to go. I got your number. I'll call you. But we waiting this out. I don't know what she's waiting on. I don't know what she was waiting on.
She waiting for us. She waiting for her family to drive around the other lane to pull in there.
they would have been waiting. Like it would have gotten, it would have been, I would have put my car in park. I would have cut it off
Should have called
and
the police.
I would have stood out there with her.
Hey, it would have been a whole thing. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Security would have had to come over there. Everybody would have to come over there. And the only thing I say, she ain't a car. She need to get her ass out of that damn lot.
Yeah,
She ain't a car. Does she look like a car? This is a car.
Right. It would have been bad. I would have waited that one out. I would have went out all night. It would have been, it would have been sad in the morning, bro.
It would have been a thing. Everybody in that park, that would have went viral. I ain't even gonna lie. It would. You want to go viral? Meet me in a parking spot. We'll go viral for real.
Like, yeah, that is another level of a pitiful. It's a pitiful ignorance. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad ignorance, and what folks
it's ignorant.
Well, and when
that shit ignorant.
Man, my daddy, you know, he used to tell me all the time, like, when you entertain somebody else's ignorance, you on the same playing field, right? You become the same. So that night,
Y'all used to do
play ball.
Y'all used to do the same thing. Y'all used to do the same thing at the club when y'all be holding in line and let y'all friends come and get in front of y'all. You used to do the same thing.
But that's a person though.
But
that ain't a car.
That ain't no different.
I think
we waiting in line and you don't let somebody come get in front of you and they ain't waited. Nah.
I think that's a little bit different.
Nah, I don't agree with you on that one, E.
Yeah,
I don't agree with you on that one. Because all of y'all eventually gonna get in. You all gonna eventually get in. That parking spot is only one spot.
She was just holding the spot for her.
That one spot.
But she wasn't holding the spot. She wasn't holding it. She intervened in the spot. If I'm pulling into the spot, it's my tires are in the spot.
That's my spot. Yeah, that's it done. Like you
like,
must move.
It ain't like I see you standing there and then I impede on you standing there. That's a difference. But if I'm pulling into the spot and you're running up to block me from pulling into the spot, is a completely different thing than you going to park the car per se. And I'm gonna go ahead and get in line. And when you get up here, you get in line with me. That's a different thing.
Nah, that ain't how that works. You know what I'm talking about.
Man, come on,
I done got to the spot. You done got to the club. The whole spot.
We got the bridge. We gonna paint it how we want to. Don't nobody know that you just pulled up. Don't nobody know that we not together.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't have that parking spot.
I ain't trying. I ain't with that one.
So yeah.
It's just me though.
That's my PSA. Trap, what you got? I know we had something from a couple weeks ago that was posted.
Yeah. I got a DM from a good friend of ours, Jeff Haynes. And he sent me a video about some girls who had gotten in their vehicle, and while they're getting in their vehicles, they noticed that their windshield wipers were pulled up. And when you know, when you get in your car and you notice your windshield wipers are pulled up, your first instinct is to get out and push them down. But that is a way for human traffickers to identify people that they want to snatch. So if you get in your vehicle and you see something like that happen, don't get out your vehicle. Just, you know, back up, drive down a little bit, get to a gas station or somewhere with a lot of lights, and then put your windshield wipers down. You just don't want to risk anything, especially this time of year. Parking lots are full. There are, you know, dark spots in parking lot. You know, you got to be careful about where you're parking. You got to be careful about, you know, your surroundings when you're in the vehicle. But I told Jeff when he sent it to me, I said, man, I'm gonna make sure we mention this on one of our shows. So shout out, Jeff.
Yeah.
Hey, and also with that video that was sent, when they was backing out, they did notice a shadow sitting behind another vehicle that was right next to him. So very likely something probably could have happened, and it takes an instant. I mean, you when they work in teams, you just snatch and grab somebody, throw them in a car, and they gone. So be very cognitive of just stuff that looks out of place. It may not be the windshield wiper. It may be the gas tank lid open. It may be a note under the windshield wiper or in the door frame. You know, it could be multiple things, but if just something don't seem right, most likely it ain't right. So get to a place that's safe and lighted and multiple people around. Gas station probably your best bet, honestly. Especially right down the front. But yeah, definitely, you know, and dudes too. I mean, everybody like, you know, it only happen to women. I mean, young dudes too. They snatching
Yeah.
them up as well. So, just anybody, if it don't look right, don't trust it. All right.
Don't be trying to snatch
I'm
me.
encouraging you
Don't
if you're
snatch me,
doing,
lady.
yeah,
Please
you're
don't
doing
snatch
any
me.
shopping. If you're doing any shopping or anything, just try to partner up, man. Get somebody to ride with you. Ladies, get your bestie to ride with you. Get your mama to ride with you. Just, you know, especially if it's nighttime. So just try to avoid being out by yourself. We've come to those times now. So better safe than sorry. So just be careful.
And even so, make sure you kind of protecting yourself too. I mean, you can get just a little small thing pepper spray, little thing mace,
Carry that blick.
a little cut up, get that little blade, and then if you really about it, you can go ahead and get some training and put that thing on you.
Yeah,
So I
my
mean,
wife
there's
like,
levels to this. So just making sure you understand how each one of those levels operate, you know, and that you got the applicable training and understanding how to use those type of things. Okay, you don't mess around and mace your damn self and help them out. So make sure you know how to use it.
yeah.
All right.
So we all have been blessed with daughters, so we encouraging them the
Yeah.
same. I'm talking to my mama, everybody, just letting them know just what's going on. I think some people
Yes,
think
sir.
that it's not gonna happen, but
Oh, we think that thing
Man,
about everything, you know.
that's a blink of an eye, bruh.
until
Blink
it
of an eye.
happens, then
That
it's
thing
too
is
late.
going
So
to happen.
we want to thank you guys for tuning in with us this week. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Um, Again, we're still telling all women be careful during this holiday season. Men too. Again, travel in pairs if you have to. Wait. I know whoever you waiting on probably take too long to get dressed, but go on, wait. Be careful out there, and we want to thank you for signing in with the committee. We'll see you next time. I'm your host, EA. We got G, Trap, and we got C.